So what's the difference between a data engineer, data scientist, and I'm going to throw in there data analyst? So in my little post-it, I drew a visualization for you. Okay, so I have this here. Please excuse the real quick crappy artwork. So a data engineer is going to really focus on develop and maintaining data pipelines. They're going to ensure data quality and accuracy. They're going to design and develop architecture within that realm. So where I work at, the engineers are really focused on developing ETLs, developing new tables if we need it, or data marts. And then sometimes that could get a data analyst or a data scientist could be doing that as well, depending on the company. But where I work at, they're generally in charge of data collection, storage, and just making sure that the data is accessible and we're able to pull it efficiently. Now, a data analyst would be over here where I'm at. We are creating dashboards, we're creating ad hoc reports, we're providing insights to the business. And so an example would be, let's say the CEO wants a report on how many patients a provider has seen within this specific time frame. And so that's the type of the report that I would be providing him. And it could have some data exploration and cleaning. So we'd be cleaning the data to making sure that what we're bringing out is exactly what we're wanting to report on. Now, for a data scientist, they're more involved in the predictive analysis of it from what I've seen. Not to say these two couldn't overlap, because I've seen some companies be sneaky, where they'd be like wanting a data analyst visualization role, where it would be a mix of these two, but pay at this level. And so a data scientist would be focused more on the experimentation, have different levels of programming, which again, these two could mix, and they would have higher level stats. So for example, a lot of the times that I've seen, there would be a lot of master's or PhD level people in data science. And so for this guy, you'd probably be doing more machine learning, more statistics, more heavy on the math. And so depending on where you go, there would be different skills for what you need. Now, I will say there's gonna be overlap with some of these items, because I've seen, or when I've interviewed for different companies, they would say, hey, and it would be in a data analyst position, they'd be like, well, have you done ETLs? Have you built data marts? Have you done stored procedures, views, and all this stuff? This high level stuff. And I know that isn't high level, but like they would ask me like data engineering questions and ask me like how many times I've done pipelines or I've done ETLs of moving data. And so they would want a mix of a data analyst and a data engineer. And then I've interviewed for different positions where they want a mix of all three, where they want somebody to do to build the architecture, to help with the storage of data, to do the presenting an ad hoc report, but also do the statistical analysis. So they would want a unicorn and not pay unicorn pay. But it really depends on the company and on the market. Because when the market was good, it would be really specific and say, oh, okay, we just want somebody that can do this. Now they're like, we want someone that could do a jack of all trades. And so the lines do blur. There is a blur in the line. And again, I'm going to use my job as an example, where we have data engineers who built views for us, built the data marts, do the store procedures. And if, like I know for me, I want to do my own store procedure, it would be under the supervision of the data engineer, making sure I'm not messing anything up. And so, yeah, that's my knowledge. It's my take. I would highly recommend you talk to other people and just see what their perspective of the different jobs are, because depending on the position, it's gonna change. So this is just an overall simplified version of what each position revolves around.